Sırat Resulullah.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the translation.
Okay.
In page 675 and 676. I'll summarize the story and then we go through it together.
No. Show me the reference.
Yeah, here's the references. I'm going to read it to you. Okay?
No, just the reference.
Sir.
This number.
Sir. Sırat Resulullah.
This is not hadith. This is someone
Surah.
wrote this book.
Are you not Muslim? Are you not Muslim?
Muslim.
So, have you not heard guy called Ibn Hisham who wrote one of the first biographies of Muhammad? So, this is very reliable. This is even before Sahih Bukhari.
Is he the prophet?
This is from the Sahih Bukhari, before Sahih Bukhari.
Before Sahih Bukhari?
Yeah.
Is he the prophet? This
Sorry?
guy, is he the prophet? Or is he one of the companion of the prophet?
No, so earliest biography of...
Who is this guy?
Sir, you are not listening. I'm answering your question.
Yeah.
His name is Ibn Ishaq. Okay?
Ishaq, but who is
he
this
is
guy?
a devoted Muslim
Okay.
who writes down the biography of Muhammad. Okay?
I don't, unless
So
there's a proof.
he is Muhammad
I don't
died.
believe in that.
It's up to you to believe it or
This is
not.
not Quran, this is not hadith.
So
Someone wrote
this is
book.
before the hadith. So I read the story to you,
How do
and
you know
then
this is before the hadith?
when did Sahih Bukhari put together Sahih Bukhari?
No, how do you know-
870.
No,
This is 833 or even 780. So I read the story to you.
Sahih Bukhari is not about the book,
What's your
it's about
name?
the saying of
Sorry,
the prophet.
what's your name?
My name is Muhammad. It's about the...
Muhammad.
Yeah, it's about
Muhammad.
the saying of the prophet.
Muhammad.
It's not about the book.
That's fine. I am going to read this
And
to
this is
you.
the book.
I'm going to read this to you, and then I want to ask you two questions.
Okay.
And then you make your case from the Muslim perspective. Okay? I am very disappointed as a Muslim. You don't even hear this guy because he is very well known, devoted Muslim who tells the biography of Muhammad. So I'm going to read it to you. Okay? Please read with me. This is page 675. Abu Afak, one of the Amir Aufaf, blah blah, he showed his disaffection when the apostle killed Al-Harith someone, okay? And then this is what he says. Long have I lived, but never I have seen an assembly or collection of people more faithful to their undertaking and their allies when called upon than the sons of Qula when they assembled, men who overthrow mountains and never summited. A rider who came to them, split them into saying, permitted, forbidden, all these kind of things. Had you believed in glory or kingship, you would have followed Tuba. Okay? The apostle said, this is Muhammad is speaking, who will deal with this rascal for me? This rascal is the man who says this, called Abu Afak. Whereupon Salim, someone, okay, I'm sorry, I'm not going to read all those, it's difficult to read them. One of the weepers went forth and killed him, okay? And then we read it as it's expressed, by him who was your father, evil in the son of in some of produce, a Hanif gave you a trust in the night, saying, take that Abu Bakr in spite of your age. So this guy, according to Islamic tradition, 120 years old. So all he does is he's telling people, Muhammad is not prophet. If you want to follow someone, there are the better options. Why don't you follow Tuba? What Muhammad does, Muhammad says, who will get rid of this rascal for me? And then this guy gets killed. Okay, that's my first. Do you think, my first question is to you, remember I said I will ask you two questions. Do you think, is it all right today, when someone says, actually, Muhammad is not a prophet, they should be killed as it happened in the time of Muhammad, even though they are 120 years old? That's my first question. My second question is about the Asma bin Marwan. That's another woman. Sorry, this is woman. Again, she comments on Muhammad for the killing of the Abu Afak. Okay, she writes a poem. And then after Muhammad hears her poem is here, you can read it. When the apostle heard what she said, he said, who will rid me of Marwa's daughter, who will get rid of her for me? This guy, Katma, who was with him, heard him, and that very night he went her house and killed her. In the morning he came to the apostle and told him what he had done, and he's saying what he've done, and what Muhammad said is, you have helped God and his apostle, okay? And then it goes on, two gods won't butt their heads about her. Just a moment. And then after that, it also talks about Muhammad this woman has 5 sons. So my second question, I say to you, Muhammad,
your tradition,
fabricated stuff.
Muhammad, I say to you, I have 2 questions for you. My second question is to you, why do you follow a man called Muhammad who, without merciless, killed the mother of this mother who had 5 children? So you don't trust it. Why? Why?
Because we don't have our resources.
Sorry?
This is not in the hadith.
This is not in the hadith. So this is before the hadith and you don't follow this.
This is the history. You know history.
This is the biography of Muhammad.
There must be...
The writer of the book is not even a Muslim.
What is this?
Ibn Ishaq. Who is Ibn Ishaq,
Who's
sir?
this? No, who's this?
That's the translator, sir.
Yeah, well, it's the wrong translation.
Sir, if you look at the Arabic is still same. Don't play that game with me.
Listen to me.
Would you have a problem
listen to me.
if this story is true? Would you have a problem?
Not true, it cannot be true.
Listen to me.
No, you wouldn't have a problem if it's
Listen to
true.
me first. First, listen to me. Hadith is something different. It's a saying of the Prophet. It's been narrated. It's narration. It's directly, like, it links to the Prophet. He said that Quran and this guy, he heard him, and he heard him, and that guy, he heard Prophet. They say this. This is the hadith. Hadith. This is the chain of narration. That's called a hadith. Even if it's Bukhari, if it's before Bukhari or after Bukhari, it doesn't matter.
Ibn Ishaq, he have most weakest hadith anyway.
This book, you know, there's a lot of fabricated hadith.
It's not authentic.
Fabricated hadith.
But this was
weak
written
hadith.
by Arabs.
No, it doesn't matter.
By Muslims.
I think your case is awful case you just made regarding just discrediting this because it doesn't have the chains. It does have the chains. Let me give you the chains of it.
They don't want to give you the chain.
Here's the chains. This story has been taken. Listen very carefully.
No, that's the wrong one.
Where is
It is wrong. If it is wrong one, just provide me the right one. I am very confused. Why, as a Muslim, you go against the teachings of your prophet? You did not even justify this, sir. Sir,
Where does
That's why you
this
presume.
story come from?
I already told you.
As a
This
Christian,
even comes
she will go
before
against her,
the hadith.
The teaching of Jesus.
She's
Jesus
already
says
going.
that.
Jesus says, cover your head.
Does Jesus say
in the
that?
Bible, what Jesus
Can you
says,
please show it to me?
against him.
After you deal with my 2 questions,
Your Bible says
after
that.
you deal with my 2 questions,
says that
I
if you're
want
not
you to show
covered,
me. Yeah, I want you to show me that.
Shaved off, so
I want you to show me that after you
I will
respond
show
to
you
my
that.
2 questions.
I don't believe in this. This is not right.
That's not
Sir,
book. That's
show
not
you the
Quran.
word.
So
That's
why
not
is it not right?
It's not your salvation.
Why is it not right?
It's not your salvation based on
hadith.
this.
This is
Why
not
is
Your salvation is based on
authentic
Jesus.
hadith.
Sir,
This is not authentic.
don't play that junk with me.
That's not Quran.
Sir,
Quran,
Bring
neither
it Quran
hadith.
Sir,
Someone wrote this book and
don't
you're telling
come
me
the
that.
speaker's corner with hiding behind your mom's skirt.
show you-
That's,
I'll show
I
you
ask
from
you
the
a very
Bible.
simple question.
show you from the
Do you
Bible.
have a problem with
have
Muhammad
any
to kill 120 years old man as well as kill the mother of
That's
5
wrong.
people?
That's false
That's
story.
wrong.
That's
So
false
that's
story.
wrong.
That's
So
false story.
earliest biography of Muhammad simply tells that what Muhammad did.
There was a woman.
If you discredit this, I need you to bring something before this. Listen, bring your ears.
There was a
Bring your
woman
ears.
who threw
Bring it
dirt
Quran.
on Muhammad, garbage on Muhammad every day when he was
Yeah, we
passing
know
through.
the story, brother.
It's
I
true.
don't think that's true, that story.
Show me the reference.
Let's see.
There's no reference.
Muhammad, show me. Muhammad, please show me the finish the story and then show me the
Story,
reference.
brother. I've heard this story.
Muhammad, can you show me the reference?
We know nothing. know nothing.
Can I ask the lady a question?
Sir, can you wait a little bit, please? Thank you. Sir, can you please give me the can you please show me the reference?
No, if I show a reference,
No, you won't show the reference, but it's not there.
I love to. He might have it. He might have it. Let's. Sir, can you please show it to me?
I don't know nothing. We're not going to show nothing.
Okay, so he made a claim and he doesn't want to show the claim.
When did you become his manager?
So,
When did you become his manager?
bottom line is this.
Her manager.
This
What?
young man's got his own brain. Why are
She
you?
have her
Why are
own
you
brain.
talking
She
for
have
him?
her
Why
own
are you
brain.
talking?
Maybe
you
today he left his brain
hate
behind her
preachers.
mother's skirt. That's
Both of you
absolutely
are
fine.
hate preachers.
It's hate preaching to
You are hate
to you
No, you
about your
both
prophet,
hate preachers.
but you
All
won't
I
allow
ask-
him to speak, and that's not hate.
Let me ask you.
You are hate
Let me ask you a question, brother. Would you have a problem if man who explains to the mankind, he's the best example to mankind and mercy to the world, kills a mother who has 5 children?
Never done it.
No.
You have a problem with it. Okay.
That's a lie.
If this is lie, bring something before this. If it is a lie, bring something before this. Yes. Full submission to Muhammad, Surah 464-65.
Tell me what was.
Surah 464-65.
No,
That's answer
don't
to
give
your
me
question.
number. Yeah, what's
Sir,
that
do you
answer?
have a reference to the
Recite,
question,
recite
the hadith
verse.
you said, sir?
No, recite the verse. Recite the
I'm
verse.
sorry, I'm not going to deal with you
Recite
since you
the verse.
since you came to speaker's corner with your mother's
not
skirt,
enigma.
behind
It's
your
not
mother's
enigma.
skirt. Sir, this is I'm going to give you another chance. Do you have the
don't need any
reference
chance.
for the Muhammad how he was
Why
gentle
don't you
to
let
the
him
woman?
speak?
gentle to the woman.
Yeah, the
Why are
woman.
you such
Yeah,
a
so
bully?
can I see that, please?
Why
Yeah.
are you such a
So
fascist?
can you come this way, please?
Why are you a fascist?
Mohammed, can you come this way, please?
You're stopping this young man. You don't know him, and you're stopping him from speaking. You've taken his freedom of right. This place here has been here 175 years, so that we can all debate. And you're stopping him speak. How dare you do this? Don't you ashamed of yourself? How dare you do this? You should be ashamed of yourself. There's free speech here, and this brother is patiently waiting to speak, and you are closing down. You are closing down free speech and telling him not to
At any
speak.
cost, you are avoiding his question at any cost.
Sir, what
He's
is the
not Muslim, by
reference?
the way.
No, but internet is not working properly.
So you need internet?
You're a fascist.
You are a racist.
But you're a fascist. How can I be a racist quoting your scripture? Quoting your scripture.
Give me the reference, sir. I'll search it for you.
That was written before the hadith.
You are a liar. Scripture is Quran.
Can you give me the reference, sir? I'll search it for you.
You are a liar.
Give me the reference, I'll search it for you.
You
don't know the
make people
reference.
liars before they even say anything.
Bottom line of my question was, bottom line of my question was, if it is true, if it is true, sake of that, until you bring me something before this confirms this is not true.
Makes sense.
Show us something.
I know Islam
This
doesn't
is
make
your
sense.
history.
This is all Islam. Islam doesn't make sense. The part it makes sense, it is dangerous to the
Why are you
mankind.
talking? Why are you talking? The Bible says one woman must not be allowed to open her
Brother,
mouth.
we're
Is that
talking
what
about
it says?
Brother.
Bring your reference. Bring your reference.
what she's saying.
So,
What she's saying.
let's say something happening here. Muslims are trying to break down the freedom of speech
You're not following Jesus.
while
might be following
Muhammad
Jesus.
killed people who practice their freedom of speech. I did ask simple question, no answer to my simple question because he didn't have internet, but now he has an internet that he's gonna command on the place of woman in the Bible.
Hadith.
Take it
Talk
easy,
about
brother.
Sir,
Brother, take it
sir,
easy.
Quran,
Think
I know
about-
it is heartbreaking.
think about your faith.
I know it crushes your mind, and I know it
Brother,
crushed
think about
your
your
prophet. But no worries,
about your
you
faith.
all your
This
prophet
book is
did
not
was.
Hadith, not Quran.
It's
I
up
don't
to
know
you.
where did you get it from.
It is
This
up to
story-
you
there's a lot
to
of
take it
fabric-
or
This
give
is
it.
not
My
Hadith.
responsibility as a Christian
biography of
to
someone.
show you
It's a
how
biography of
awful
someone.
your prophet was. That
is not
someone
authentic.
called Muhammad, that someone called is
I don't
Muhammad,
know
whom
where you
you're
heard him
supposed to follow. That someone called Muhammad, without him, you wouldn't be Muslim. Muslim today. What is your objection to the? Give me the reference for the biblical passage, sir.
Which one?
You had a problem with my preaching, so give me the reference from the Bible, which tells me I cannot preach in the speaker's corner.
Your Bible says 1 Corinthians chapter 11 was 5 and 6.
What does it say?
1 Corinthians.
Can you read it for me? Brother, let him read it. Everyone is gonna hear the word of God. Please read it.
That's not word of God. You are a liar.
It's the word of
You're lying. You hate
This is
the
word
preacher.
of
You see
God.
how hateful your Quran tells you to follow the people of the
Muslim
book,
brings-
and then you say that is not the word of God. You are hateful. You're a fascist hater.
You are
Where's that book?
It is amazing. It is amazing. Muslims just using my Bible against me, and then they deny the Bible to be word of God. I've got nothing to say beside Muslims. It is shameful, especially at speaker's corner. When you go against the teachings of your prophet, when you go against the teachings of Muhammad came to confirm the Bible, remember? And in this Bible, Muhammad should be prophesied, yet you deny it. Once again, what we see is they cannot defend Muhammad. Muhammad messed up. All they do is break down the freedom of speech and take it away. Muhammad is not helping you. All Muhammad is doing is taking you the fastest way to hell. Repent, people. Repent and come and bow down to Lord Jesus Christ. Scripture says, one day every knee will bow down to Lord Jesus Christ. One day every tongue will confess His Christ. And your knees will bow down to the Lord Jesus Christ. Willingly or unwilling to serve. Bible says so, sir.
Bible says so.
Yes, sir. I'm not following Jesus. Let's okay.
Antichrist. You're
Yeah.
antichrist.
What is the passage?
1 Corinthians 11:6.
There are two
1 Corinthians?
11:6.
Yeah.
Sir, get on the line. When I finish with this gentleman, I'll talk to you.
No, this one's first. This one. You have to wait for this one. You have to wait for this one.
Sir, I'm in the conversation. When I finish with those people, I will come to you. Okay?
We finished.
You're finished. Okay. Okay.
So why
Let me, sir, this is the book where I get my authority from. This is the book where I read the love language of God. This is the book tells me God so loved the world that He gave His only Son to the mankind, to the humanity. That's what my Bible states. It is my authority, sir.
show respect?
Well, this
Can I have
guy's
my
in front
file?
of you.
That's fine. That's
So
fine.
you're disrespecting him. So you're disrespecting him.
Your brother said you finish with this. So I am Antichrist. I believe Christ is Lord. He's gonna come and judge the living and the dead.
How Bible degrading the woman. This is how Bible degrading. Read 1 Corinthians chapter 11.
Sorry? Do you really want me to read it and then explain it to you? 1 Corinthians?
1 Corinthians 11:6.
Okay, I'm gonna read it. Listen, okay?
So you don't care about
Sir, are you listening? Are you listening? Okay, I'm going to read the word of God, and then I would expect full respect to the word of God. If you cannot control yourself, go to your mom behind your mom's skirt.
Okay, read it.
1 Corinthians chapter 11. If a woman does not cover her hair, she should have her hair cut off. If it is a disgrace. Sorry, I need to keep it close. Sorry, my eyesight is not good. Okay, let me start again. If a woman does not cover her hair, she should have her hair cut off. And if it is a disgrace for a woman to have her hair cut off or shave off, she should cover her head. A man ought to not cover his head, since he is the image and glory of God. But the woman is the glory of man. For man did not come from woman, but the woman from man. Neither was man created for woman, but woman for man. For this reason, and because of the angels, the woman ought to have a sign of authority over her head. In the Lord, however,
That's it.
in the Lord, however, this is the part he needs to listen. Now he wants to leave his ears at home. In the Lord, however, woman is not independent of man, nor is man independent of woman. For as woman came from man, so also man is born of woman. But everything comes from God. Judge for yourself. Is it proper for woman to pray to God with her head uncovered? Does not every nature of things teach you that this man has long hair? It is disgrace to him. But that if a woman has long hair, it is her glory. For long hair is given to her as a covering. Long hair is given to her as a covering. Let's just check it. Let's just check it. How long my hair is, brother? Can you hold it? Can you hold it? Let's see how long my hair is. Long hair is head covering. That is my head covering. So,
the Bible says,
sir, I already read what the word of God says. Come to me when you grow up, okay? So I think you would all agree with me. Islam is the last ideology should be talking about the place of woman. Islam is the. So you didn't like this version. You didn't like this version because it tells you your hair is your covering, and you didn't like it. I know. You didn't like your biography of Muhammad. Now you don't even like the word of God. But remember, on the day of judgment, the one you will bow down is Lord Jesus Christ. This book is talking about it.